Hello there, Sarah from 17 once again. This is my first ever match on Angel City, the first piece of DLC for Titanfall 2. We're playing Attrition, I'm rocking the car and potentially Ion, and I am showcasing some of the mobility that you can achieve in this game if you put the effort in to try and understand it and try and practice it. I jump over the wall, pick up a quick kill on that guy, fresh magazine in the gun, push up here, lots of people kicking off around here, kill a couple of grunts just in front, and then proceed to get a pilot sentry that I'm going to waste because I'm not a big fan of it, even though they're ridiculously powerful. I generally put them in buildings, that way it can annoy people who go through buildings, because I think Titanfall is all about moving, all about being quick, all about constantly assailing every position thinkable, and everybody else seems to like running on the ground and going in the buildings. So, I have never played this map before, as I've mentioned. This is a map from the first Titanfall, and this map plays really, really strangely. There are these roofs that people love to go on. I don't know why. Everybody flocks to the same roofs. There's a lot of people using the air walls on them. There's a lot of people doing whatever it is that they like to do on them. I use it as an opportunity to shoot them, and this is a big map with a lot of complexity. There's a lot of alleyways, there's a lot of exits, there's a lot of buildings, there's a lot of different methods to get to different places, which I really appreciate as I pick up that long distance kill with my terrible aim. Please forgive the gameplay, guys. Once again, not the most impressive here. This was my first match of the day, first match with the FOV, and I just wanted to show it you so you could see how I fared when I first ran into players on this map. But what do I think about it is probably a good thing to talk about. I think this is potentially one of the best designed maps in the game, because everything seems to have the momentum in mind. Every building has a way to be scaled, it has a way to lead on to another building, and everything seems to bleed into the other thing quite organically, while not seeming like it should. I find doing mobility on this map easier than a lot of the maps in this game. I'm getting a smart pistol as well. See the pilot lock on the screen? That means he's using the smart pistol. I run away, and then I shoot that guy. He doesn't have a smart pistol, so I'm not too sure where he is. But it's very rare you turn on people in this game, because the time to kill is literally that fast. Is he the smart pistol guy? No, he's shooting a gun. But we put him down, fresh clip in the car, pushing onwards, and we call in our first Titan of the game, and we get first to fall. So a couple of Spectres climbing, which is really nice to see. One of our teammates gets killed as I prop into Ion, and I push forward. So I think the pilot combat on this level is the best it can be. I really like it. I'm not a big fan of how certain players choose to play, but you're always going to get that, guys. It's video games. Some people just don't want to move. But when you're in a Titan, I feel so exposed. I do not feel like the Titan on this level is in any way an advantage. I feel better as a pilot, and it's this really strangely empowering position for pilots. Like, the Titan is this power source, this epic, colossal game changer, yet the roofs are all designed in such specific ways that you can cause absolute terror to the Titans, and they're always vulnerable. And what this seems to do for me, as a mentality-wise, is it breeds this mentality of, I'll probably end up running like Northstar or Ronin on this map, just so that I can have a Titan that I don't have to care about. And then I get crushed by a Titan being called in, which was the first time I've ever been crushed by a Titan, and it happened so much in this session, it was kind of bullshit. And I'm sorry guys, why doesn't the OS inside the Titan say warning pilot, incoming Titanfall? Why is there no kind of HUD element to tell you that that's happening? And if there is, how the hell do I not see it? Because it's not fair. I was barely injured and he instantly kills me because he called in a fucking Titan. And the worst part about that is he probably didn't even aim. You know, he just called it in, didn't think about it, and then I'm standing there like a tit waiting it sail into my mouth. Like, really frustrating. But back into the fray, I've got the MGL on, we are overcome by 3 Titans. I'm going to use some of the mobility here, but I have no idea what I'm doing because I didn't even know this part of the map existed. It's cool though, because I can bounce around, I can feel like I'm finally moving like a pilot should, and I can fire some oppressive grenades towards those enemy Titans and work towards building the percentage. That Titan is doomed, push forward, trying to help my buddy there, he hits the eject, I go for the goose with the car, which is very easy to do, but today my shot was just not where it needed to be, and then he comes down, and between me and that guy we managed to pick him up, and he's immediately killed by somebody else. So head on a swivel to see if we can see our next victim, or lest we die again. So more bouncing, more hopping onto rooftops. There is a North Star showcasing the flying ability that Titan has. There is a bunch of bad people down there. Look at this roof though, guys. A lot of the roofs in Titanfall 2 slanted. You notice that? Slanted in all kinds of angles, all kinds of different variations. The roofs on this level are flat. Almost all of them are flat. It's almost like this game was intended to be fought in the skies. So why did they change the way the maps are designed? And as I get rodeoed and I have absolutely no way of getting him off. Getting out of your Titan is not a good idea either in this game. It's nowhere near as effective as the first game. And he jumps back on. And this really pisses me off, this. I don't think you should be able to perpetually keep mantling a Titan. I think it's fucking stupid. Because the amount of times it happens is really frustrating. And there needs to be something addressed there so that they can't just flagrantly abuse it. Don't get me wrong, it's so easy to kill pilots as a Titan, but have you ever had that one dude that you can't hit because of whatever factors who constantly keeps getting on your shit? It's the worst thing in the world. And I don't know why the Titans don't just start with the smoke. It seems really bizarre to me. But I get a kill there. I'm assuming that's by one of my trip mines, which is nice to see, as I put some pressure on this Tone. We've got Heretic there pushing as the North Star. He's definitely the support player on the team when it comes to hitting those sight lines. I charge up the laser, but this guy's bailed on us, so I end up firing it through haste. There is a dead Titan over there. You might notice as well, I'm also experimenting with the new Ion kit. It is the 5x splitter. I like it. I think it's pretty good. I haven't used it enough yet to tell you if you should use it over something else, but at the moment I'm really digging how it seems to work. So there's the laser shot, there's the execution that completely fucks up, and we finally get him in the end. I hate the executions, I really do. I think they're stupid. They go through ultimates, they go through almost everything, they interrupt almost everything, and they're so hit and miss and finicky when it comes to detection that I would rather them not be in the game. Because how many times do you see people just sprinting at you when you're doomed so that they can do that punch? It completely takes away from the skill of using the Titan, and I'm not a fan of it at all. The one change I would do, because they're obviously going to keep it in the game and commit to it, as I pick up a quick kill there thanks to Stim, is I would make it so that it's not invincible. If you're going to do that shit, you're going to get stomped for doing it. It's that risk versus reward. If you think you can get away with it, go for it. But if anybody's near you, you fucked up, son. And that's what it should be. There's no reason for that to give you complete invincibility. As it stands, it is a technique that enables bad players to kill better players because all they did is mash towards you and hit B, and I think it's just the worst in the world. Same with the melee. The melee on this game is completely out of control. It has commando levels of range. It randomly misses, and other times it has perfect tracking, and it kills you instantly. And there are people who can't fight up close without punching. How many gunfights do you get in with people who give up immediately on shooting you because they don't have the skill on the sticks and immediately try and punch you? You can jump in the air and they can still punch you when they're on the ground. It's broken. I think they should enable a player kit which gives you instant kill melees, but it should be a choice to take over like fast regen or something. Because as it stands, I think it's broken, I think it's stupid, and all of the skill, all of the finesse of gunfights up close is completely lost because it just turns into two buggers trying to slap each other, and it's just, I don't like it. I thought we were past it. Black Ops 3 changed the game. Didn't Advanced Warfare have it different as well? So many games have changed this paradigm. I hate it. I don't mind the behind thing, where people go behind you and instantly kill you. Like a melee from behind should be an instant kill. That's how that mechanic should work. But from up close, I just don't agree with it, and I never have. And it enables people who should not get kills to get cheap kills. And it's incredibly frustrating. Because as I mentioned, I don't need to explain to you folks how annoying this mechanic is. I've been grappled. Where is he? There's a lot of people on me right now. We've got two Titans, probably a good idea to get out of there. Titan behind me as well, it's a Scorch. You do not want to turn your back on a Scorch. There is another Titan dropping in. He has no protection though. I don't know why the Titan to my left isn't attacking. Is it an auto Titan? Or is it just somebody who's never played the game before? This Ion is putting big pressure on me as well, which is clever. Ion pressure is one of the best tools of Ion. He has the health advantage and I do not have the laser shot yet. So I drop the trip mines out, I get the laser, I'm going to use the laser but he's going to dash through it and punch me. See that? That should not work. There's no reason that should work. The core abilities are an ultimate. It should give you some kind of property that is better than the other players. Like, why can I be interrupted like that and instantly killed for no reason other than he pressed B? I think that's terrible. I really do. And you haven't heard a lot of my gripes with the game, guys, because I haven't put enough videos out there to really get into some of the things that I don't think are that fun. But almost all of my criticisms stem from enabling people to kill people they shouldn't kill. Like that just then. That was a Gooser with an SMG. It was pretty close to the ground, so I don't know if you would count it. That is not a difficult thing to do, but you at least have to try and aim and earn it. You can't just look into the sky and get it for free. The things that bug me in competitive multiplayer are the things that give a bizarre amount of impetus to no input from the player. Pressing B when you're close should not do what it's about to do on this next section. Watch what happens here. I turn this corner, boom. Look at it. And this guy has just ran through 2 members of our team punching them, because that's all he has to do. If that was a gunfight between me and him, he should have won, because he had a gun on and I had an MGL on. But all he has to do is press B. I don't know anybody who likes that other than the scrubs who go to punch before they go to shoot. And I can't, in any logical mind, think why it's still a mechanic in this day and age. But that's just me not liking the melee principles in the game, and I don't like a lot of games for it because I think it's cheap. But this is an amazing game, that is a fantastic map, and I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you for watching, you take care now.